Sup Squares, welcome to my episode 2 of my preview series for the 2026-2027 NFL season. The second team we get off the wheel is the Los Angeles Chargers. So first off, we'll talk about their head coach and starting quarterback. Starting quarterback Justin Herbert. He's obviously a great quarterback. It's just, unfortunately, he's been behind a bad offensive line and for the most part, and so it was kind of hard for him to show his full potential with a bad offensive line for most of his time in LA since he got drafted. And as far as John Harbaugh's brother, he's actually done a pretty bang-up job coaching the team. So, I mean, I can't really say much about him as far as whether he's good or bad. Feels like he's probably kind of in the same situation as Sean McDermott was with the Bills. He's a good coach. It's just lack of star players and whatnot on the team. So they also have Trey Lance as backup quarterback, just as a note. I guess if Justin Herbert were to go down, Trey Lance would come in, and obviously no one really wants Trey Lance anymore, so he obviously didn't turn out too hot when he got drafted. So as far as other notes for the team, we have Mike McDaniel, who got fired from the Dolphins, now offensive coordinator for the Chargers. So actually that might be really good for the Chargers, just because Mike McDaniel, he made a really good offense in Miami. It's just, I believe Tua was probably the main issue with that team. Tua was so limited versus what Herbert's capable of. So I think just his offensive scheme will probably fit Justin Herbert quite well. So I can see that turning up. The only problem is, once again, the Los Angeles Chargers really don't have a great offensive line as far as names and experience. So we'll have to see how that turns out if Justin Herbert has to run for his life again. Next we have, on defense, there's really only two notable players. Obviously Khalil Mack, more like he's probably like a Hall of Fame defensive player. So they got one, and then two is Davlin Tomlinson. So, but we'll have to see how their defense turns out. So next we're on to my predictions for their schedule. All right, so for week 1, we have the Cardinals. They should easily take the Cardinals out. Sorry. Whoops. Next, we have the Raiders. They should easily be the Raiders. But, I mean, no, we'll give it to them. Chargers and Bills. This will I'll give the Chargers their first loss. Seahawks. Yeah, I'll give them a loss here, too. I could see them beating the Broncos. So, going into week 5, they'll can be 3-0 against the division. So, especially if they're at home, I'll give them the win against versus the Broncos. Chiefs. Being Chiefs are home, I'll give them the loss. Actually, you know what? No. Because Patrick Mahomes might not be back yet, so I'll give them the win there. Next, we have the LA Rams. So, an LA game. LA versus LA. I'll give the Rams a win there. Next, we have the Texans. Texans are going to have a smothering defense this year. So, I could see them, with their bad offensive line, I could easily see them wiping them out. Defensively, anyway. Next, we have the Ravens and Chargers. I will give the Chargers a win here. Next, we have the Jets. Actually, Chargers should win that game. Pats and Chargers. I will give the Pats a win here. I'll give the Chargers a win here against Tampa. Next, we have the Raiders. I thought the Raiders are not good, so they shouldn't be good anyway. San Fran versus LA. That's a tough one. I'll give San Fran a win here. Chargers should beat the Dolphins. Chiefs at home. I'll take the Chargers for a win there. And I'll give the Broncos a win at home. So, just like the Cowboys in the first video, they'll be 10-7, according to my prediction. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and stay square.